Most Americans believe that they're going to retire at 65 or later. I don't know. So, an article by Money Watch by Amy Pitchy. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. I'm not butchering the name. I apologize. Basically, this article goes into saying that in real life, a lot of people plan to work until they're 65 or later. And their plans get destroyed because of life events, health and family health issues or laid off. Things change. Uh, and they're saying that the average medium retirement age for the U.S. is 62. I'll be 52 when I retire here. So I'm about 10 years ahead of the curve, apparently. But, there's been a lot of talk with politicians and lawmakers and stuff, and they want to increase the retirement age into the 70s. They say because most people don't have money to saved up for retirement, and that they by increasing the retirement age, they think people would save more and yada yada yada. I don't know. Anything a politician says, you have to take it with a grain of salt. What else? What are they hiding, or what are they not telling you? And a lot of it could be because the Social Security program could be bankrupt by 2023 or 2033. There could be a 20% cut if the Social Security is not properly funded. I'm not sure how that's going to affect me when I get to that age, but I do plan on collecting at 65 or 67, so that could impact me as well. But let's see, the lawmakers will have lots of discussions, and one party over the other, about increasing the retirement age to like 71 or later. But it's interesting, to fund the golden years. But golden years, what? Golden years. The average life expectancy of a male in the United States is 73. I want to say it's like 76 for females. So not much of a golden age at that time. A lot of things can go happen for the very few years, as well as them not paying Social Security a lot less because, the average lifespan of people are going down now. So it's something to think about. So anyways, they interviewed a bunch of people. They said 7 out of 10 retirees said that they were forced to stop working earlier than expected due to reasons out of their control. I'm retiring with everything in my control. I'm deciding I'm going to retire on my own terms and not the workforce. But let's dig into this. Only 2 in 5 Americans that they polled said they have sufficient retirement. Or 2 in 5 said that they can retire because they have retired. My words are hard. That they can retire because they have the financial means. Jeez Louise. Yeah, word salad. It's a little difficult. But out of all these people that they surveyed, they say 32% the employer downsized, the closures and reorganizations is the reason why they retired. While 31% they retired because of health problems or a disability. Interesting. And so far, I'm not falling in one of those categories. 13% said they retired because they need to care for a spouse or a loved one, and they need to retire, so they retire just because of that. That could be kind of tough, I think. While 8% say that their skills are no longer matched or the job requirements have changed. I could see that. I'm not quite there. I think I can see if I don't keep up my skills and stuff, I probably will fall in that category before long, of course. But that's kind of interesting. That was the four categories people people were surveyed that they fall under. And according to AARP, they found that 1 in 5 people over 50 have nothing saved. So that could account for why people, they retire at 62, because they need the money a lot more than you know, when they're 65 or whatever. And if they don't have money saved, yeah, that's interesting. So the EPRI, which is the employee, what is it? The Employer Benefit Research Institute. They studied 1,255 workers and another 1,266 retirees back in January. And only half of those workers calculated how much money they need to retire. And only 1/3 of that believed that they could retire with 1.5 million, while the rest couldn't. So most workers expect Social Security to be a source of their income when they do retire. And again, 2033, if we don't fund Social Security by then, there could be some drastic cuts to our retirement, our Social Security services, Medicaid, Medicare, and everything else. And there's a lot of talk with politicians that want to do away with that. I hope not. You're kind of forced to use the service, and we, in this day and age, I don't think medical, food, and housing should be an issue for anybody in the U.S., retired or not. So, I don't know. What do you think? Just a short study, and I figure why not share that with everybody. So, anyhow, just some fuel for your brain there to think about, and I will see you on the next one. And don't forget to subscribe. Later.